Well, hello and welcome everyone to Friday Beer Reviews. I'm your host, Kenny. Today we got Sixpoint Brewery Infinite Loop Series, a limited release Screamsickle. I'm pretty excited for this one. Downingtown, Pennsylvania, Brooklyn, New York, Parkersburg, Pennsylvania. I thought they were like first out of New York, so I've done several of these guys on my channel. I'm more than happy to welcome them back. This is February, mid-February, and this beer says it's good till March, so I better get to getting on this guy, you guys. Guess my glass wasn't that clean. We got a little bit of something in the bottom. Yucky. Okay, you guys. And hey, Ma. Sorry I haven't displayed the shirt you bought me for Christmas in a while. I haven't done a beer review in it yet. So this is the first one. Hopefully you think this one's cool, Ma, because I think this one's got this kind of like a Halloween theme going on there. I know how much you like Halloween. You guys, we got a flurry of orange and citrus citrus aromas shriek from the can in Screamsickle, our 8% orange and vanilla hazy dippa. So we got 8% alcohol by volume. Awesome. Cascade, Citra, and Amarillo hops complement the citrus, while a dash of vanilla balances it out for the perfect hazy to beat back the cold weather. It'll have you screaming for more. Well, let's see if it has me screaming. Hey, the floaty thing floated the top. It was floating near the bottom, now it's floating near the top. So it's definitely not nearly as hazy as I thought, but that could have something to do with this glass. It's like a really light haze to it. We got a tiny head on it, and I didn't pour it in the right glass. It's a very interesting aroma. Cascade. I think that is Cascade and Amarillo hops that I'm kind of used to. That doesn't really smell. It smells a little citrusy, but I'm also getting a lot of vanilla off the nose too, actually. Interesting. Yeah. I can totally see kind of like a kind of a creamsicle vibe to it. If that creamsicle were hoppy. There's definitely plenty of hoppy notes on this beer. The bitterness is pretty darn low, honestly. Like it's not bad at all. Like I'm kind of impressed with it so far. The vanilla kind of, it's there, and then it kind of disappears, and kind of right in the back of the palate right there towards the end it kind of appears again. I'm saying kind of a lot, so I should take another drink. I'm getting a little bit of the orange flavor is really kind of how would you say, not like obvious, not pungent, not strong. It's not pronounced. It's subtle. The vanilla and the orange are very well blended together in this beer, and it's making for a very delightful tasting guy. It's quite smooth. Like I said, the bitterness is not very alarming. It's definitely not my favorite hazy IPA. It's definitely something different. It's not something I'm going to be, and it's a limited release, obviously, so I'll have these cans in my fridge, but like, I don't know, this is probably not one I'm going to be, I got to try this one again, kind of a thing. I'm probably glad it's a limited release. The artwork is really cool, but like, it's not like wowing me. Maybe I'm not a big enough creamsicle fan as I had once thought. Maybe my whimsical childhood days are behind me. I didn't see them. But yeah, overall, this is, it's delicious, mind you, but it's really different from a lot of other hazy IPAs, because that whole, you don't get the whole like lactose vibe to it and stuff like that. You don't get the whole like, maybe if it did have some lactose in it, it'd have a little bit more, vanilla and hazy punch to it. It would kind of bring down that hoppy bitterness and stuff like that. Maybe if they use a slightly different type of hop flavor, I don't know. But overall, it's still delicious. It's just, I guess it's just maybe not my type of thing so much, but it's just. I mean, it certainly is smooth, lots of bubbles. But the vanilla and the subtle orange notes are just. It definitely makes it much easier to drink than if it didn't have like the vanilla in it, or if it was like one or the other kind of flavor. I think this would just be a hard pass. Overall, I think they blend together quite well, surprisingly. And if they were honestly trying for a creamsicle type beer, I think they did a good job. It's definitely drinking like that and kind of reminiscent of that. It's like a very, it's like when you go to one of those bars that has those like adult milkshakes and stuff like that. It's kind of like that in that sense, you know. It just kind of makes you think about that. And yeah, I don't hate that at all. I completely welcome it. Yeah, it's pretty decent. So you guys, make sure you like, comment, consider subscribing if you're new here, and share this with your friends if you haven't introduced them to my beer review side of my channel. And I will catch you next week with another beer review. You guys, like, comment, consider subscribing. I already said all that. What the hell? Is this beer getting to me, you guys? What's going on there? Oh well, you guys take it easy, be well, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers! Ah!